Hello everybody, welcome to a new Legacy video. Up the Beanstalk is just released on Magic Online and we can finally play it on Magic Online as legal in paper as well in the weekend of our season, and this list comes from Claudio Bonanni, GP champion who top 8'd for seasons with Up the Beanstalk in Legacy. 4 copies of this card. This is an enchantment that cantrips when ATBs, and then whenever you play a Force of Will, a Terminus, or a Leyline Binding, you're gonna draw cards, and if you have 2 in play, you draw 2 cards, and so on and so forth. He said, make sure to play 1 Endurance main because, in the control mirrors and such, it can come to decking, and that is definitely something that you can avoid with Endurance. And honestly, yesterday I was playing Modern, and I decked myself against Amulet Titan, so I can definitely see that. What do we have here outside of that? We have the classic for color control these days, which is very well positioned because Blue-Black Scam or Grixis Delver are the most sprayed upon deck, and this deck is a great matchup against it. In fact, Blue-Black Scam, which I titled the best deck in Legacy, well, turns out that when the metagame is healthy, there's no such thing as the best outside of for a clickbait title. And the metagame adapted. In the top 8, there was 3 for color control and 1 5 color control, and they all have a great matchup against Scam and just pretty bad against a combo. So this is how the metagame has adapted in paper. Magical Line will still be mostly combo, so this deck maybe it doesn't perform as well in the leagues, but that's another story. Mana base is a 4 color mana base, but you do play 1 Wasteland because if they have a Caracas, it's very hard for your Ur to connect. But you have Forth Eorlingas now to close the game with. This spell is also can draw you a card with Up the Beanstalk. So yeah, that's it. Let's go Legacy League for color control. Vamos. One of the most important pieces of this for color control decks is the Carpet of Flowers in the sideboard. This is what makes your Days Wasteland matchup so good. Alright, let's see what are we facing here. Eat epic things. We don't have a color, but we'll accept that. Let's go Taiga go. Oh, main deck Veil of Summer. This is another blue-black again. It's one of the most popular deck. Buongiorno, Daniel. Ancient Tomb. Okay. Let's see what are we facing. It could be the artifact deck that came first in the Swiss. Oh no, it's that deck. Okay. It's 8 cast. Hmm. Now the question is, do I want to cycle Veil? Opponent has only 2 cards in hand. And they keep on casting spells. Is this a Thought Monitor? Wow. I thought very good turn 1. Very impressive. Okay. I'll cycle Veil. I wanna kill the side there. Yeah, planes. I don't think I'm gonna win this game. And the thing is that, the more colors you play, the more likely is that you get color screwed. And decks that give you more time, we find with Brainstorm and things, but like, I mean, my opponent's card definitely doesn't give me much time. Although we do have Terminus in our deck, 3 copies of, and a Brainstorm to set it up. So next time I can go like Brainstorm, and then I can get a land drop, play the land, and then go Terminus. This turn I can never set up Terminus because I didn't even have a planes. Yeah, Chalice of the Void. Gonna stop my Brainstorm, making it harder to get that Terminus going. Especially now, mm, they might just do it. So what I can do here is Boseiju, but I don't have land. I think I'm just in a desperate position right now, unfortunately. Hey, I'm just passing for now. Or could have gone Uro, hoping to draw planes and then Terminus. Maybe that was the maybe that was the best combination of draws. Yeah, as things stands, I'm just gonna concede. This game is not in my business to win anymore. Massive sideboard. Taking out all the win cons, maybe it's a mistake. We'll see. We'll see what else there to sideboard out. Maybe Veil of Summer can leave. Like I get it at Force of Wills, but they also have Chalice and Life from the Loam. I think like whenever my opponent doesn't play Wasteland, I just don't want Life from the Loam. Although now that I think about it, this Force of Vigor is calling me. Force of Vigor is saying, hello, you're missing green pitches. Yeah, maybe I actually keep Loam. There's Wasteland and Boseiju. There's really not that many pitch for Force of Vigor. Yeah, maybe Forth Eorlingas is just bad. I'll keep Minsc and Boo as a win con since it's green. Remember this deck? I remember Claudio used to play Lavinia because I used to play against him. Okay, we don't have lands, only one, but we have Force of Vigor Uro, and even Redundant Blast to counter the Force of Will. Leyline Binding costs 2 mana in this deck. Hey, I'll go Force of Vigor now. Let's see if they go Force of Will. They don't. Okay. I'll just untap. Alright, so I can go what? Savannah Volk, I think? Pass. Another Saga. Okay. Do I want to play this Brainstorm in the turn? I don't think so. I just want to draw and then Brainstorm later. Really bad situation here. I was not supposed to get Savannah there. I was supposed to get 2 blue land and just ignore the fourth color. So I have Leyline Binding on top, but I really wanna Leyline Binding on top. I think I'm accepting this. They make 1 construct. They go get Mox Opal, probably. Hellsphere. Oh. So the reason why. Okay. Oh, is this Kappa? Mm. Well, I wish I forced the Child's Last turn then. Force now on this. I still have low roll Leyline Binding to draw. I must binding the chalice there. Draw the Up the Beanstalk. Although I burnt all the value with Up the Beanstalk. Yeah, I made a miss. I definitely missequenced this game. 100% missequenced this game. Like I was supposed to play this first and then play all my 5 and 6, which was the thing I wanted to do. Is just that I underrated how big of a threat my opponent was presenting. And yeah, I mean, legacy gameplay is just so hard if you're not if you're not in the if you haven't been doing it for for a few days, that can be very overwhelming. I think I'll get another bulk here. Another reason to not get Savannah, by the way, is the Mystic Sanctuary that I forgot was in my deck. Split Ponder. I'll keep the fourth land because it'll let me cast Force next turn. Buongiorno, Gigi. And what do I kill here? Construct and the Cage. I think I'll kill Cage. I might draw Uro and I want to escape it. Cage doesn't let me escape Uro. Yeah. It'd be better if I'm putting Drew's side last turn when it was up with Pyroblast. Now I had to tap out. Anyway, they don't do any value with it, thankfully. I thought they might sacrifice 2 things. Ponder. Okay, so I have Boseiju Loam. I think Boseiju Loam is good enough. Oh, I can't undo. I think the sequencing here was maybe just whatever. Should remember it now. To kill Sai, get back 3 lands. And then remembered that I can put on top of my deck Mystic Sanctuary. Sorry, with Mystic Sanctuary I can put on top of my deck Force of Vigor. Although I'm just gonna draw Lórien Revealed, cast it, draw 4 cards. Hydroblast Mother would be nice. Yeah. Good job, Andrea. Okay, so opponent's chaining some card draws. Okay, Emery. Unfortunately, I killed their cage, so they were able to bring back something. I was going to draw the. Okay, I think I can sequence it that I draw Lórien Reveal, fetch twice, get Pyroblast on top of my deck, and draw it with Lórien's Revealed. I'll go to 1, but I think it's okay. So I'm gonna fetch twice. First is a normal land. Second is a Mystic Sanctuary. Put on top Pyroblast. Then play Lórien's Reveal, draw 4. This is funny. No, thank you. I don't wanna dredge. Is it gonna ask me every time? I guess. And then I'll kill Emery. I have 1 life, so I can't fetch anymore. I have Uro to gain life. So I can technically go for Boseiju Wasteland every turn now. I think it's worth it. So yeah, I think it's worth it. With left from the Loam. Also, I'll dredge 3, like I could find an Uro in the process. I'm gonna run out of island, it seemed. I'll dredge now. I even found Uro. But let's just achieve my plan now. Of double Wasteland this turn. Mm-hmm. So their list is only playing one. Oh no, one island here because we aggressively milled them with the Emery. I let the Emery mill resolve. I never Pyroblast on the stack. Okay, let's see what's this. Is that Kappa Cannoneer? Ok, K-Cannoniere. Ok. It's no problem. Because end of turn I can go dress down. That will remove ward in my turn. Somehow this still can't be blocked. Anyway, let's dredge. Sure, I have to dredge anyway. Now draw step. I'll go Loam. And I'll Boseiju the Kappa Cannoneer. And I'll Wasteland. The next turn I will start Uroing. I guess I could have also paid for word. Alright, they concede. GG. What was on top of the deck? Null Rod. Nice. A good old 7 lands hand at the end of the game. Okay. Classic. You win game 2 on the draw against combo decks, and then you lose game 3. Sorry, you win game 2 on the play and you lose game 3 on the draw. But no, that's okay. Let's keep the faith up. Uh, Cutting a ponder. Let's go. This game I made mistakes. I sequenced it pretty badly. I sequenced it pretty badly at the beginning, for sure. Even the land sequencing was wrong. Like this deck is, it's not really a deck that you just pick up and play if you've never played it. I mean, I have played it, of course, but if you've never played it in the last, I don't know, 6 months. That's why the names that you see at the top are you always the same ones that play control. Classic double Terminus End. Never be good against Oopso spells. Okay, opponent begins. They mulligan to 6 as well. They have a lot of people in play. 2 cards in and left. If they play Thoughtcast, their resolves. I don't want to just 2 for 2 with a Thoughtcast. Maybe I'm wrong. Terminus is back from the bottom of my deck. Okay. I like this. I like these. I'm happy to pitch Force of Negation if I have to play Force. Otherwise, Exo, I do not. But welcome. And thank you for subbing to the Patreon. The Carney's Patreon. Moxopal, so they have up to 4 mana now. So what's that? Chalice on 2? Thought Monitor. Alright, this is much better than a 2 for 2, because it also is a 2/2 body. And it's like an artifact for affinity and so on and so forth. You're up to 3 cards. And now I have this Brainstorm that I think I'm gonna fire off now. I know the top deck is fine. I think I want to... I want to do like this. Plow and Terminus. Land go. So there's a Terminus on top of my deck. Perfect. Play more creatures? No. Alright, gonna be a miracle. It's going to be a miracle. And pass. So with 3 cards each, the game is quite balanced at the moment. They had a 2 for... No, they didn't have a 2 for 1, because they sacked the petal, so... There's a plow on top. Do I want to draw it? Probably not. I'll shuffle. Grab a tropical island. Draw. Pass. Fine. Full chain. Thank you for the Crime sub. Welcome to the stream. No Yoran companion. It would be good in this game. Is this a Kappa Cannoneer? Hmm. I kind of want to just go dress down binding on it, but then I don't have a binding for Chalice. Yeah. I'm good dress down in response regardless. We'll see what I draw. Might draw Pyroblast. Mm. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bind it. I know I have some 1-drops in my deck. But I'd rather just keep this Lórien Revealed. If I draw a land, is great. Alright, I'll pass. I'll put in a nose about dress down. Blue. Blue. What's that? Top monitor? Chalice on 2. Play It is in response. And I'll accept it. Oh, that's scary now. Remember, I can also Lórien Revealed for Mystic Sanctuary. I think I have to cycle. I think it's too greedy if I don't island cycle now. And I don't think I want to get Mystic Sanctuary. So I probably have to put Terminus on top at some point. Yeah, that's it. Draw 3 cards. Well, I want to play Force of Vigor in your upkeep on Chalice on 1 and Saga. Yeah, I think it's kind of great. Once they have Chalice on 2 in play, it stops Chalice on 1. Now my opponent can never Chalice on 1 anymore, because that would be countered by Chalice on 2. On Mystic Sanctuary back, the Lórien Revealed. Unfortunately, there's no days in this deck, so Mystic Sanctuary is staying here, whereas in my blue-black deck, I can recoup Sovereign's Ransom a lot. Then again, cast Terminus if I want to. What if Lórien Revealed was the best card all along? Yeah, I mean, for replacing Fetchline, I was playing my blue-black deck. Nobody played it in, in the blue-black deck. I mean, it's mostly here to pitch to Force, as you can see. You just, I mean, this deck is low, so it gets to the late game always. Yeah, this is over now. Yeah, this deck plays two. You can play more, you think? Yeah, you could play more. Problem of Lórien Reveal that is a large one is that it's a top land, and top land aren't constructed playable cards. So on one side is a top land, on another side it's a pitch, it's a late game engine, and etc. But you can't only see the good things of it. People still play the ring. Yeah, they do. For example, if this was a fetch land, I would have kept this end. So it's even worse than a top land at times. Yeah, I believe three of the four, or maybe I would say you can check the four season top eights. I don't want to say it wrong, but there's definitely a couple of people playing the ring. Okay, Therm is gonna be my last card here. If it's good, I'll leave it there. If it's bad, I'll shuffle it away. Is these Oopsal spells? Hope is just like one of those fair black deck that plays Grief and not Oopsal spells. If it's Oopsal spells, I lose. And again, that's the main problem of the four color control is the combo matchup. I need red. I guess Volk will be fine. No, I think this is Oopsal spells. Imagine shuffling your deck and thinking it matters. Okay, so they have a Wish Spirit Guide, which I can't respond to. So I have to go Veil of Summer. Hope to draw Dress Down. Let's go Sima Spirit Guide, I lose. Elvish Spirit Guide, I lose. Okay, remember, this is mana ability. They don't pass priority. And they go Narcomoebas, and I lose the game. Tassa's Oracle, Dread Return. Null Rod, probably also good. Yeah, taking out all the white cards. I guess Forth Eorlingas is also bad. I could bring in these just as a blue pitch. I think they're better than Forth Eorlingas. Like literally just empty blue box here. Shrines with Catherine? Nah, that card is bad. You want Red Elemental Blast for Pact? Yeah, that was maybe better than just a blue, an empty blue card. Although with six forces, I don't think that's that bad either. And like decks like this aren't common in paper, most especially in later rounds. So that's why these decks succeeds a lot in paper, but maybe struggles in the MTGO leagues a bit more at least. I'll play dress down, begin combat. Veteran player, 14 months. Hello. How's it going? Isuli, do you disagree with my especially in later rounds? Do you think it's a lie? I mean, I have a theory that I expose a lot in my podcast, which is the luck decks. The luck decks tend to do well in shorter rounds and worst in longer rounds tournaments. That's why longer round. Oh, I was supposed to play this in response to that effect to eat this. But it probably wouldn't matter because opponent would kill me regardless this turn. I'm just dead. I'm F6 and expecting my loss. I had only one piece of protection. I could have mulliganed to two, of course. Alright, alright. I think the biggest draw to those decks on Magic Online is that are fast. A lot of people just grind leagues, as it says. Whereas in paper, if you just actually like have to wake up at 7 a.m., drive 3 hours, and spend thousands on euro on a deck, you don't want to play, a luck deck. Alright, round three. But obviously, if you get paired against a deck like that and lose, don't be disrespectful face to face. Okay, Urza Saga. Urza Saga scary. I think it's very unlikely that I have to use Bill of Summer. This is the a classic Legacy start. Saga turn one, Ancient Tomb turn two, make a construct, and that just wins by itself basically. Oh yes. Okay. So because of how good Dress Down is, I think I don't want to cast it now. I want to cast it after Veil of Summer. So I'm actually taking a damage from Saga. Although my opponent, if they play 8 cast, this is the turn where they go off. They might also play Painter. Well, we'll see. But I don't do anything now. Yeah, Postman. Forth Eorlingas and Minsc are both in this deck. Shadow Sphere. I think it's 8 cast again. 8 cast is actually a deck that you play against in paper a lot. Because it has 0 cards of the reserved list. So I'm taking this because of Force of Will. I don't want to play Dress Down into Force of Will. Good morning, Gonka. I can get even greedier now. And just pass. Take damage from these constructs. Take my turn. And then play Dress Down at the end of my turn. So that I stops the new construct from Saga. can also just plow one of these construct now. Yeah, I think actually plowing one of these construct is better now. Probably should have played Flooded Strand instead of Binding if I went to double. Yeah, I think I actually maybe Binding. Go do if they go Chalice on one, it's annoying. Yeah, I'll plow. Yeah, I feel like I need to hold dress down for the end step. Like either the end step or their main phase, but probably the end step is better. Okay. Is the end step better, and why would it be? I don't think it's better, I guess. Because they might hardcast Force and have a Force. Yeah, probably for that reason. Wherever my end step, this means that the dress down will remain for my entirety upon turn. They will play Force, I'll play Veil, and then I hope they don't have another Force. It all went according to plan here. They have Force Pitch Kappa, and that's it. That's very good. We played safe, and we got rewarded. And now they untap. Their Saga can get Pithing Needle. I don't think I care. I guess I care slightly. No, I don't care. You can Pithing Needle my land. I have a million lands anyway. If they Pithing Needle my lands, it means they don't get to bubble. So I'm exchanging card for card. Yeah, they don't even get Pithing Needle. They get Wizard's Bubble or whatnot. And this one can get Mystic Sanctuary if I want to. So I just hold it here. I tell point of players like Emery or, I don't know, Sai, I might want to plow it. In here. Okay. Unfortunately, Leyline Binding cost 2 mana in this deck. We don't have a scrub land end of turn. I'll just take my turn. I can still go plow and pay the ward. I think I'm actually doing that here. Word is only for. So yeah, I'm actually doing that. I'll go Mystic Sanctuary, put plow on top, and plow Kappa. Oh, I'll do it now before they untap and have things to do. Word 4 is generally very possible for legacy decks, but not for this deck. This deck plays a ton of land, the game goes long, and yeah, Kappa Cannoneer has not been very good against 4 color. You prefer to play Thought Monitor over Kappa Cannoneer in this matchup. That's why I was very low on Kappa Cannoneer, to be honest. And I much prefer to play Thought Monitor instead. It's Max Delver. I mean, that's the Red Elemental Blast. I remember setting it out against Delver. I really don't think this card is very good. I think it's overrated. Very overrated. I had a good time with 8 casts. Played it for a while. Alright, draw. Force. So they have Emery, which I need to kill. Okay, they played another saga. They will eventually end. So far, we have dealt with 2 of them, and we have a third one to deal with. I think I like to go. I think I like to go Minsc and Binding. Actually, I think that Minsc is worse than Binding. If they hardcast Force on this, I'll accept it. Do I like the Beans card? I do. First down prevents the ATB of creatures. Yes, this card has been around for 2 years. This deck really does not care about win cons. You have like some of them, and eventually I'll draw them. And also, like, I never wanted to fight over Minsc and Boo, since the dress down needs to answer Saga. I even have Force backup. Yeah, I like drafting. Whoa, yeah, I want to draft Wazzle Drain after this video. Yesterday I had my first 3 drafts. Oh, Painter Servant. Wow, imagine dying here. I did not expect Painter Servant. Let my opponent make more construct, and then I'll play dress down. I wish they named blue, so I could pitch my Misty Rainforest to force. You know that we can also. You know that the layers will make so that every card is black, sorry, regardless of. Wait, do I die here? Is every card blue? How does it work? Is every card black, even if dress down is in play? Oh my, so I died? Oh, I died. What a terrible death. Uh, yeah, I don't think I had a way out. I mean, I could have forced the painter, but then I just died to Saga Construct. Good morning, Callum. Yeah, this is a loss. I did not expect it. Wow, impressive. Opponent's obviously doing that in upkeep, because that's how you play Magic. Your opponent's mana up, no reason to do things in your main phase. No reason to attack. So wait until my upkeep and tap that stone. Or no, they decided to, you know what? I will not tap my stone. Va bene, opponent. Well, they're respecting my plow. Hopefully they keep on doing that as I fully tap out for a Forth Eorlingas. Yes, the reason. Do Kera, thank you for the 3rd month. Welcome to the stream. You have an espresso badge. Is the game better or worse for layers to work like this? I don't know. I just don't question laws. As a student of law, I guess, how do you call somebody that actually degreed? Is this still a student? Anyway, you just don't question laws. You just accept them for what they are. And you die. That's what happens. There was actually, I remember, an exam that was called Philosophy of Law, I believe, in English. About, yeah, well, endurance, I guess, saves me one. That's probably very bad. Well, they can pitch it to force. Okay, 3 cards left to side out. I mean, I just don't care about Forth Eorlingas. I guess this is here for like the mirror match or something like that. My opponent does not play Chalice of the Void here. So we don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about Chalice of the Void, which is nice. You know, trim endurance. Lens and spells. Isakip. There's no plateau from this Flooded Strand. So Tropical Island is your only land that doesn't get 4 colors with 2 lands. Mm-hmm. Buongiorno, Dr. Trunks. How's it going? I'll, now that I drew Terminus, I probably just accept my opponent making Saga Constructs. Or do I want to just Stone Rain them? It's just that this Shadow Spear is meaningless, so I don't want to trade. I don't want to use the Force of Vigor on it. This one now, this one is very good now. Yeah, I should have probably responded to Moxopa with a Brainstorm, by the way. I got excited. Okay, I didn't draw a green card anyway. Uh, man, my hand is so weird. I think I'm just gonna just draw a Terminus the next turn. So like I do like this. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Tomorrow I'll go to Berlin to shoot car market videos. They have, as always, some crazy ideas, and I'm happy to be a part of them. So, as if you haven't yet, Car Market makes just some of the best gameplay YouTube videos of Magic. So, you know, make sure to check it out. Buongiorno, people. Now I have a classic Force of Will, Force of Vigor, and 4 red and white cards in hand. The Grindstone. They didn't go for double Saga, smelling a mass removal spell. Va bene. The name blue, which is likely, then Force can pitch a Leyline Binding. Yeah, the name blue, so now my Force is active. And I can't fetch because there's a Terminus on top. Now I have to sequence it right. Now I have to sequence it right, chat. Let's not mess up here. So I upkeep, draw. Now ability reveal, yes. Ability goes on the stack, and we fetch. Before clicking OK. I wouldn't name blue because probably that for some Force of Negation, Force of Will, things like that. Allora, first I get a Tundra, and then I worry about casting Terminus. I might Pyro the Grindstone, but I don't care. Like, I need to protect my Terminus. That's the most important card of my hand. Reveal Terminus. Pay white. I want to have 2 Force active. Okay, they didn't even fight. I thought they might fight. That's why I didn't Pyroblast Seat of Synod or things like that. If they have I mean, they have 4 cards. If they have 2 forces, which is likely, I mean, they name blue, so that means they have at least 1 force. I needed to have 2 answers, otherwise I'm dead. I only had 2 protections there. I think playing safer is better here. It could also had Blue Elemental Blast. That's oh no, yeah, Blue Elemental Blast on Pyroblast. So it could have also had Force Blue card Hydroblast. Anyway, they pay for a Patchwork Automaton. Sure. As a word too, so right now I can't Leyline Bind it. I also don't want to play Leyline Binding because once again I don't have Plateau, and I need to get red mana with my Flooded Strand. I used the wrong land probably because now I can't go Taiga with this. Okay. I pass here. There's not that much rush. I mean, they don't have lands, so I could in theory go Force of Vigor in upkeep, for Seat of Synod, Patchwork Automaton, paid attacks. You know what? I think that's fine. I still have Pyroblast up. Maybe it's a mistake. I also played the Beanstalk card with 2 binding in my hand. No Swamp seems such a mistake. I don't know. I don't have any opinion on the matter. The player in that deck is a very good player. One of the best. They must have thought about it. They go Thoughtcast and they play a new Patchwork Automaton. New Thoughtcast, but this time they suck a petal, so it's not as bad. I think I pass end of journal binding the automaton. Because I need to pay 4. I'll hold the Wasteland here for Urza's Sag, I think. I didn't want to main phase it because I could die to Painter land. Get third in the comp. Here. Ward 2. Pay. And draw. Yeah, this tropical could have been a taiga. Although at the same time then I can't go sanctuary, so it's okay. I think I'm fine here. Just waiting. Yeah, happy to go Uro here. It takes away the green pitch. I guess I replaced it. Both green and blue pitch. Mm. Drago game. Couldn't seize Uro from my hand. It's probably gonna stay there for a while. Actually, that's not true. Okay. I could escape Uro. And only then, but then the problem is that if I escape Uro is that I only have 1 protection. Maybe I should just Leyline Binding end of turn, the Grindstone, and then I can just escape Uro safely. Or I could cast Force of Vigor. That's maybe better, yeah. Or I could Leyline Binding the Automaton. That's also a possibility. Yeah, I'll do that. They don't play Chalice of the Void. Plus, I could just ignore that. Just go Force of Vigor end of turn, untap, flashback Aura. Who cares about a 2/2? Yeah, probably just throwing cards around. You mean Rhinos? Rhinos exists in Legacy. One of the many combo decks of the format. Classic Ponder, draw Ponder. Because all I got is good and I just don't want to make decisions. Mhm. I think I want to counter this. Alright, I'll fetch up, not a Taiga unfortunately, but I guess I'll get a drop. Because on top of my deck there's a, oh, there was a, man, what did my brain tell me? Mango. Okay, let's draw. Blue, blue, green, green. Click, clack, click, 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 click. Thank you, but I'll hold the Boseiju here. I have double protection for the painter turn. Opponent goes painter. We have two answers to it. And now I think we just lock it up. Actually, I'm just so lazy I don't want to cast any spells. I'll just pass it back. Just gonna click one and attack. I also need to go to the bathroom. So I want to reduce the spell to put on the stack. Alright, my opponent's moving. What if I go your response? Boseiju on the grindstone. Shouldn't have tapped Savannah. Should have tapped Trop. Also shouldn't have tapped 2. Aiden in black. And they pass. End of turn, I'll plow. I'll be back for game 3. Swords to Plowshares. Okay. I got lands and spells. The lands are, sorry, the spells are not very good, but Who am I to mulligan? I'm just a man. I can't make those decisions, you know? Painter Servant is there. What about a Source to Plowshares or a Red Elemental Blast? How about those? No. Magic Online says no. Mango, you draw another land. I think I must draw this plow, even though the other card is bad. It's just a Dark Confident. It's not the end of the world. Narrator, it was the end of the world. As an 8 cast player, if I'm top with Emery, I automatically mark the game as a win. It is in fact over. So I draw the thing, and then I just play land and plow Emery main phase. My opponent knows about these cards. Okay. I should play Taiga. Nah, nah. I'll play Fetchland. Yeah, I have to play Fetchland. What am I talking about? All right. What do you do, opponent? You pass. Nice. All right, please don't metallic rebuke this. Just let this man plow your Emery. Nice. Pass. I have a land on top of my deck. Mm. Opponent might be also on a very land heavy end. Now next turn I can go Endurance. Opponent knows about Endurance too. That's what they do. I hope they crack this, honestly. I would definitely side out Shadow Spear against my deck. I'm so fast at sideboarding the Shadow Spear out. Actually, when I top 8 for season with 8 cast, I wasn't even playing Shadow Spear main deck. Just drawing this is so bad. It's like you skip the draw step. Yeah, I'm putting Druid like every game. Anyway, let's fetch. I'm gonna get Tropical Island because I need to cast Endurance. Draw. I'll go Taiga Pass, and when they tap the Emery, I'll play Endurance. Again, my opponent knows about it, so I probably won't sack the bubble now to not walk into it. The target, I Endurance. Resolved. The reason why I play Endurance is to not die, to have one more turn with the Painter. But I guess this application is also decent. But they were right in not cracking the bubble. That was a good play. Would we play the Eternal Weekend? It's in like 3 months. I don't know what I'll play. I would play though. I got my ticket. Oh, I'll be there. Once again, I name black. The reason why you name black is so that Force of Vigor and Force of Will don't pitch lands. Remodel? No, no. What do you mean? Oh, Legacy and Vintage I play. I want to win the big cards. Big cards. Draw. Let's go for a Brainstonks. Let's shuffle away 2 lands. Yeah, I mean you never run out of lands. Maybe you do, I don't know. Let's get what here? 'Cause I need to play the Beanstalk card. So I have 2 Reb, 2 Plow. That's it. Do I want to leave? I guess I'll leave a. I have to get either Tundra or Bulk. I got Tundra. And play Beanstalk. Or I can play another Brainstorm. Maybe that is actually better. Okay. Unshuffle away for sure that, and I guess Beanstalk. I already made my land. I'll just shuffle with Lórien. I guess I can attack. Draw. So here, Lórien's to shuffle my deck. And then I guess I can even play a Brainstorm end of turn if nothing really happens. They draw their second card. Should play no Alpine Moon. Oh, Grindstone. Okay. Try and draw Force in response. That was maybe better since I'm like dead on board. Yeah, I am dead. No outs. Yeah, should have shuffled and Brainstorm in response. That was foolish of me. Dress down doesn't do anything. Layers. Yeah, we lost the same way. We're at game 1 and 3. Yeah, this loss could have easily been avoided. Yeah, dress down doesn't stop Painter Layer's ability, unfortunately. Said that. I conceded because my attention span is too low to play this decks. Those ones, when there's Painter in play, the name's a color, you're the whole board state is just so hard to grasp. Yourself to Caracas, that's true. Forth Eorlingas is for Caracas. Yeah. I think they might be playing Stifle, so I'll just fetch now and plow. I don't get to know the information, but if my plow gets Stifle or is spell pierced, it's really annoying. I'll play Brainstorm. I'll put on top, in order, Terminus, Island. I'll play a Savannah and pass. Lands are just great in this matchup, so I just don't care about casting them all. Terminus, I put it second to the top so that I give myself more chances at playing it when there's creature in play. Next time I'll play a fetch land so that if they have no creature in play, I'll shuffle. And this is mostly the reason why I say land drops are great, because the opponent deck is full of wastelands. Let me see reinforce now because if they wasteland my Tundra, I need to have a white source for Terminus. Wish I had Up the Beanstalk in this matchup. This is where it shines. Like so far, but against 3 combo decks. Up the Beanstalk is obviously good against the mid range decks. It's a low card advantage engine, so yeah, it's not gonna be good against combo. Nice. Yeah, nobody plays around Terminus anymore. I used to be one of the pillar of the format. People talked about banning this for a while, and then it just bans and says Divine in top instead. Force and boom. The island because I can get Mystic Sanctuary to put back Terminus. You go Murktide. How big is that? 7. Yeah, I'll go Terminus again. And it's a miracle. Oh wow, you drew Force? Force pitch days. I guess we die. Yeah, like one turn to top deck something or else I'm dead. What are my outs here? Well, Terminus Plow Binding. GG. What about Veil? We'll see. These seven cards are bad. Yeah, I guess Veil is better than one of these. Oh wait, sorry. Force of Negation didn't come out. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, okay. All good. Yep, let's go. Up the Beanstalk gets a little bit worse when you take off Force, but you still have Binding and Terminus. Yep. I think I take down Hydro. It's either that or Brainstorm. And here I like to go Lórien go so that I just go. I don't die to Wasteland. Like if they go Tundra, Ponder, Shuffle, they go Wasteland, I just lose the game when I have a landed end in Lórien Revealed. Alright, wish I didn't shuffle away the Hydroblast. So it goes. Okay. I don't want to plow that. I'll try and keep plow for other things. Alright, I like what I see here a lot. I see lands, interaction spells. Yeah, very good. Savannah. I'm on the draw. It's unlikely that they have days, but I feel like if it's just one damage, I probably don't care. I just draw the one not veil here. Yeah, I'll just go land go. Then maybe next I mean, it'll depend. I mean, if it's just 3 damage, I think I can take them and then go endurance in combat. They still don't have delirium. Okay, they do have delirium now. Yeah, I'm just in that. Draw a second plow and let go. Legacy is not a form of where you have to be mana efficient. This is what I remember when I had a video about how to play Brainstorm. People were like, "Yeah, but you're wasting a mana." Okay, now they attack, and then I go endurance. Do I want to fetch a Volcanic Island first? Yeah. No, Mengu, non è molto suo coglione. Vabbè. I was supposed to have Veil Summer up. Ok. Hello, Varda. We have a podcast. We talked about Modern Legacy this episode. There was a lot of legacy talk and that might interest you. All right, then. We're playing around days here, so I'm not gonna move. And I'll go plow. Okay, so here they could have Orcish Bowmaster. So I think I like to go Brainstorm. I go Oracle Plow it. Perfect. This way I get to Veil of Summer me and they don't even make a token. I think it worked out very well that I didn't leave mana up for Veil up earlier. There's a lag right now. This this Tropical Island should be untapped. I'm waiting for the lag to be over. Okay, I can play Veil of Summer now. Which again, the way it's gonna work is that the orc doesn't do me damage. They don't amass orc. Oh wow, I guess they do amass orc. Oh no, they don't amass orc. Never mind. Oh, they shove themselves. Yeah, they do amass orc because they. But this one doesn't resolve. Anyway, what's bad here? Wasteland's probably bad. Yeah, so I want to shuffle here, so I'm gonna put back these two, Wasteland and Sanctuary. Is Wasteland bad? Yeah, Wasteland's bad. Salseo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, my brainstorm was very terrible. Like I drew not that much, but that's fine. We are in a good spot right now. Playing Legacy for a caller. Not going great, but it's fine. Yeah, now the question is, what do we do with Mystic Sanctuary? And do I want to cast it now? I think so. I think so. I think like plowing this channeler is important. They might have days, and I think I want to draw three first. What does this land get me? Taiga? Yeah, it's gonna get me a Taiga. Draw three. And then yeah, I guess Hydroblast is better. Yeah, I'll play Hydroblast instead of Plow, because Plow can go on the Murktide. Oh, but I guess Hydroblast can be Red Elemental Blasted. Hmm. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm gonna left the card on top. They put me down to 5. Wonder if the card I kept was Mishra's Bubble. Could be, honestly. They pass? Once again, I left the card on top. Brainstorm is great. Oh, Lord. Card says if it's the first card you draw this turn. Just saying, eh? So Capital Flower is a Soar Ring. Play Carpet. Let's go second main. Let's add green. I'll play Uro. And then I escape Uro before they can surgical it. So opponent never had a chance to surgical this. Very important that you play Uro this way against the surgical decks plus sideboard. We don't have land to put. We gain 6 life, which is huge. Once you Uro in play, their creature don't matter anymore. This is the Titan of Nature's Breath. It doesn't care about the opponent creatures. I would love to side out this Forth Eorlingas, but I can't. There's nothing in my cyber that's worth bringing in. On the draw for game 3. Without 2 cards in our starting hand. But the Leyline Binding can give me card advantage with Up the Beanstalk. Let's hope they go for a slow hand. Music Century in the graveyard. I don't think I want to play Ponder. Also, I wouldn't mind drawing Carpet of Flowers in any of my opening ends. In any of my three opening ends. That's how my opponent, when I was playing Blue-Black Murktide, started every game this past weekend. I guess this list only plays two. We could play three. You can go like +3. Wow, they shuffled. Oh, and Wasteland. Nice. Feel like I don't want to do anything here. I guess I could go fetch land ponder with basic island. That's I think I can do. Like endurance, yeah. Want to make two lands this turn. Magical line forbid me. Hello, Worm Bones. I hope so too. Yeah, I hope I went easy. Yeah, I don't know though. I can't guarantee. Can't guarantee. See what they do here. Nice. It's another ponder. Is this art cheaper? Why would you ever get that? Let me see. No, it's not even cheaper. It's crazy. Like, look at the art of Wasteland. The cheaper one is the original one. Like, how? How? Why would you put this in the treasure chest? Man. Anyway, Dragon of the Channeler. With a second Volk, okay. Draw. Now, how likely it is that my opponent has a Force of Will? I'm guessing very likely. How did you do it, Ponder? It didn't show. If I resolve Endurance here, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I already should close this thing. I don't know why it does meeting every freaking. Vabbè. Allora. Um, Problem is if I go endurance, they go like wasteland, wasteland. I just lose. But if I don't go endurance, I'm just also losing to the channelers. Leyline Binding, they wasteland it. So same problem. I think I'm going. Where are you going, Mangu? I'm going. Would have days in it? I don't know. I didn't have days last game. I'm going, chat. Nice. Yeah, I wanted to do this now because they just can tap and upkeep. They can just play Brainstorm and such. Yeah, like sometimes you gotta take those risks. Wow, they don't even Wasteland. That's crazy. Now we have Up the Beanstalk Binding for the first time ever. Force of Negation. Sure. We're winning. Well, maybe this game. We're 1-2 overall. Lost two Upsal spells and Blue Painter. Which honestly, like I beat 8 casts and I just lost to Blue Painter. The Painter combo killed me. The third game, part I punted, but the first game, I don't think I punted. I think that their deck was just nice there. All right, I can get Delirium again. Hopefully, I don't have a Nully Heat. Hopefully, they don't net deck and their deck just dies to Endurance. Sorry, they net decked. That's what I meant. Yeah, I don't feel like binding this. This is like whatever. Like they can't crack bubble because otherwise they're channeler chump attacks. Hooray! Opponent knows the top card, which is. Ooh. No, I think I'm casting this. I don't mind cycling a good old Uro. Uro, Uro, Uro. Disappointed. Don't waste on my Tundra. I need it. Chump attack. Chump attack. Okay. Ow. Annoying. That is not pleasant. Surgical my Uro. Rip. I'll go binding on the RC because more efficient. Then I have to hope that Minsc beats Orcish Bowmaster in a face-to-face heads-up. Del Verigno. Ooh, take two. I'll Mystic Sanctuary back the Ponder, and then I'll play Minsc Timeless Heroes. You go Force. Pitch Force. You have 0 cards left. I'll pass. You don't even have cantrip in the graveyard. What do you Sanctuary back? Force of Negation for my Ponder? Okay. That Force of Negation in end. I have a Ponder on top. I think I'll go Binding first, and they go Force of Negation. And then I go Ponder. Okay. I want to draw a red limited blast now, so I'm gonna go last. Yeah. You put me to 5, you put me to 2 life. I hope you set it out. Lightning Bolt. Reveal Terminus. Cast it. So right now I don't have Uros. I don't have Minsc. I have like one Forth Eorlingas only. I think that's fine. I have a Plow on top. I'm gonna use Plow on it. I'm probably losing this game. Really hard for me to win. I don't have any win conditions. I'm gonna Plow this Delver regardless. I don't think the 3 life matters if they flip. I have to Plow it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Are we turning? Are we turning? Is that what's happening? It's happening that we're turning. Let's play up to the bean. Ponder. Because I set it up force. I think I'm shuffling this. Okay. Brainstorm. Okay. I can go bottom, top. And then I Boseiju your underground sea. Is that a reasonable play? You know what? I feel it. It might be wrong, but alright. It was wrong. Because sometimes I set out one underground sea, maybe they only play 2, because like this deck does a Wasteland. I don't know. Whatever, I had 2 mana. I just discarded a card. But it passes again. Kind of unlucky, I'd say. Draw Terminus. Carpet. I'll say no. Because I can do it in my second main anyway. I play Ponder. Shuffle. Who's expecting the next card to be either a Flooded Strand or a Misty Rainforest? I feel like it was not. It was a Brainstorm. Let's go Brainstorm. I think I want to go bottom. Hummel time. Thank you for the first month. Welcome. I'll go in second main and I'll play. I'll play Up the Beanstalk. Draw. The carpet. I'll just pass in the turn. Because I have Terminus on top, so I don't want to play Brainstorm now. Do 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 do. Do you know they had Comet to Modo finally? Yes, but now everyone is hooked up with Up the Beanstalk and Ring. Okay, Scalding Tarn go. My opponent hasn't drawn a spell in like 7 turns, it seems. Do we have Loam in the deck? We do. We do. We can Boseiju all their lands. Probably gonna time out first though. That's my plan. Put this two back and shuffle. I'll go in second main. I'll get green mana. And I'll play Bean. 20 cards in my deck. Okay. Play Ponder. Ooh, I like Elemental Blast. I pass. I'll counter. I'm gonna F6 now because I don't have any play next turn and I'm gonna F6. If my opponent plays a spell, I'll lose the game. But I think I have to F6 in order to not lose time. In my turn, at least. So I'll F6 again. Yeah, there's Forth Eorlingas in 17 cards. What's also endurance? Blue blue. Is that a Merc? Yeah, I think I'll go Red Elemental Blast again. Keep the plow from Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, now I don't know my top of the deck. Veil of Summer. And I finally die. Could have used Plow on Murktide and had Elemental Blast. I would have drawn Brainstorm into Endurance, keep on playing Magic. That's okay. I've done my part. I played this deck. Oh, actually, I didn't save the screenshot. Content has been created. I hope you enjoyed this despite losing at least 2 of the 3 losses because I didn't put too much effort into winning the games. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video regardless, leave a sub so that you won't miss the next one. Have a good one.